So in this video, we're going to connect to MySQL over SSL. And why would we want to connect to MySQL over SSL rather than just doing it through SSH? Well, sometimes when we want a non-interactive session to our MySQL database, we need the ability to connect to it directly. When you connect to your database via SSH today, then you'll typically be in a remote interactive session where you are physically on the computer and typing commands. But for example, if you have a mobile app that needs to talk to your database, then you don't really have the option to connect to it interactively. So on Amezmo, we have the ability to connect to your database securely with the SSL protocol. This feature is provided by the MySQL server. It's a standard feature, but Amezmo makes it really simple for you to get up and running with SSL. So the first step is to go into our database tab and then go into the security subtab. So we have the idea of a trusted source, and a trusted source is an IP address that you know is safe. And a trusted IP address is an IP address that you know is safe. So for example, the dropdown automatically selects your IP address currently that you're requesting the Amezmo page from. This is my IP address, 67.175.44.176. So let's save that trusted IP address, and then we have to download these three files, ca.pem, clientcert.pem, and clientkey.pem. And these are the SSL certificate files that are provided by MySQL, and they're unique to your instance. So these files are not shared among any instance. The second step is open our SQL client. So I'm using SQL Pro, but you can use any other MySQL client that you'd like. So the host. So that's the interesting part. It's not going to be localhost. It's actually going to be shown to us in our overview tab. So let's just copy and paste that SSL host field. And the username is AZSSLuser. That's provided by default. And our password is the password that we created our instance with. The database is optional. Let's not fill that out for now. The port. This is something that might be surprising to you, but it's not 3306. It is actually unique to your instance. So my port is 16409, but yours will be different. But it's always located in the overview tab. So let's copy and paste that. And these three fields are going to be the files that we downloaded earlier. So the key files, clientkey.pem. The certificate file is clientcert.pem, and the CA cert is ca.pem. So let's go ahead and test that. Great. So connection succeeded. That means that we've successfully connected to our remote MySQL server. So let's connect. And this particular database is my blog.amezmo.com WordPress site. So as we can see, we're remotely connected now. So it's a best practice to not enable this feature unless you absolutely need to connect to your database remotely. For example, sometimes I go into the WordPress database here remotely via SSL, but then immediately after I'm done doing my work, I will just remove the trusted IP addresses from the security tab, and that blocks all inbound connections to your database, so you're secure.